same.
Hi everyone, this is Audrey, also known as Noble Strength, and welcome back to my channel. I am so happy you tuned in. Thank you to all of my subscribers. As you can see by the title below, I have found the find of the year. Now I know 2017 has just begun, but I can safely say that this is the find of the year. And I know it's just a babe, but I'm telling you. But I'm not going to keep you in, I am going to keep you in suspense. I said I'm not going to keep you in suspense, but I am going to keep you in suspense because I have other things to show you first. You're just going to have to wait to see what I am just all hyped up about. Now I will give you a couple of hints, okay? For those of you who tune into my videos, you know that there's a certain brand that I rave about. If I run across of it, I have multiples of it, and yeah, so there you go. Those are enough clues, and if you watch, you probably already know at this point what it is. So without further ado, let me just start with the other things that are a little bit insignificant in comparison to what I did find. The first thing that I got was this nice little compact, looks like a purse, right? But it's not a purse, and you've probably seen these before. I like to travel, and I have traveled abroad, as I've told you in other videos, less frequently than I'd like, but I do a lot of traveling between Georgia and Tennessee and Mississippi, which is where our family is from. And so anyway, when I travel, I like to take, it's hard for me to decide what, you know, pieces of jewelry I'm going to take with me, and so I usually end up getting this Ziploc bag and filling it up with all of these pieces of earrings and jewelry, and most of the time I end up only wearing 3 of the 20 pieces that I take. But this little compact case makes it a little bit easier for you to store your jewelry and put it in your luggage. So it's like a mini luggage in itself. So you have these little ring placeholders, so you can have multiple rings. It's like 2 rings can fit in each one of these. So you can put your necklaces here, you can put your earrings or whatever there, and it's just a nice little compact pouch that you can put your jewelry in. So I got that for $1.60 and really good condition. The next thing that I got, I'm really into wallets, and I really like this one. It was new with the tags. I've already, you know, clipped that off, but I love the pattern on it. I just like the artistic design. It kind of has like a southwestern flair to it, and it's just a basic wallet with the openings here. And this was a Charlotte Russe brand, and this was also $1.60. And the next thing that I got was a skirt, and I love this skirt. It was $4.99. It's heavyweight, like sweater-like material, but I also, once again, like the pattern or design in it, and I like the fit of it. It is so comfortable. It's like stretchy, sweatery knit, but it's a soft, it's not woolly like, and the brand is Grace Elements. It's a size medium. It's like a combination of rayon and nylon, and it's easy care, so you just wash and then hang dry. Love this. Already wore it to work. Really like this skirt. Next, I got a really great find. This jacket, I'll try to hold it back so you can see. This jacket is an LL Bean vintage jacket. It's a beautiful green. I'm not sure how it's showing up on camera, but it's in excellent condition. No moth holes or anything, no tears in the lining, and it's got that cool kind of like pleating like thing on the back. It's a very heavy wool. This was made in Maine, so I'm sure it was made for that cold Maine weather. And you unzip it, and it has this beautiful plaid lining on the inside. Now look at that. Isn't that just eye-catching? So I've already taken it to the dry cleaners and had it dry cleaned. I only paid $8 for it. It was $8 to get it dry cleaned, so $16 for this really nice jacket. And it's crazy, but it has not even been cold enough for me to just really wear this but once since I bought it, because we have this crazy spring-like weather here in Georgia. What's the weather like where you are? Because this is just ridiculous. It's been like in the 70s, in the 80s, and I'm thinking it's mid-January, but you know, I'm not complaining because I actually like, you know, this sunny type weather. I could, you know, be a Southern California girl because that type of weather just I love. So, but the people around here are complaining like we need the cold to kill the bugs, you know, or we're gonna have a really bad bug problem later. But got that really nice. And are you ready? Are you ready? Because now let me just say this. I'm just so dramatic. When I get excited about something, and it doesn't take much to get me excited or happy. I mean, it's really just the little things. But this has been on my wish list, okay? And all I can say is I would have never thought in a million years I would find it. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. Even when you go online to look for this item, you will find something similar but not in the color. You will find it in the color but not in the fabric or material. So the combo, or if you find both in the color and in the material, then it's usually in really poor condition. So to find it in the fabric, the material, and in excellent condition is why it's like finding a needle in a haystack. Okay, so without further ado, I'm just gonna turn my camera around and you're gonna go with me and see what I am talking about. So let's take a look. If you can see that, yes, it is a members only jacket, leather. Okay, may we have an applause, please? An applause. Okay, so let me quit being silly, but yes, this is a vintage members only jacket. And I just, you know, every time I go to the thrift store, the first thing I do is head to the men's section, look in the, scan the jackets. I don't even really have to touch the jackets. It's like my eyes just zoom in on the epaulets, the shoulder, and if I see this, I'm like, okay. And I was just over there, and the first thing caught my eye was this pocket. I was like, and it's leather. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't even believe it's still here. This is meant for me. And I was just shopping for this on Poshmark and online. They had it on Poshmark in brown, but I didn't want to settle for brown. I was like, nope, not gonna settle for brown. Looked for it in black, found it in black, but it was in horrible, horrible condition. This one is in impeccable condition, very, very much so. And the only thing I have to say is just, I'm thankful. I really am thankful. Now, I'm just going to show you what I mean. Maybe I can pull it up to you. So there are like no rips or tears. The back looks really good. Arms, shoulders, all of that. Alright, so the thing about this jacket is that it is not for me. Little did I know I would be tested on this, okay? When my son came home for Christmas, I showed him the members only jacket because it's kind of his sense of style, and I was like, you know, Neil, have you heard of members only? He was like, no. I said, well, it's a really cool brand that was really popular back when I was a teenager. And I was like, and they still make stuff online, so I pulled it up online and we looked at them. He said, oh, yo, those things are really nice. I really like that style. I said, well, I have 4 jackets, and I said, I'm gonna give you one. I didn't even think about giving up my black one because I just love black. So I gave him the brown one and he tried it on and looked really great on him. He's like 6'5", and he's got this slender build, so I mean it fit him perfectly. These jackets are, you know, made, they can be unisex, but they're really made for men, and so it looked good on his male frame. And he was like, yeah, I really like this, Mom. I was like, well, I said, if I find one in black, you know, when I'm at the Goodwill, because I'm always looking for them, I will get it for you. He was like, okay, cool, because he had been wanting some other jackets to add to, you know, his small little collection, because he doesn't have nearly as much stuff as I do. I mean, nearly as much. So anyway, I told him I'd look for, you know, one for him. Now, I have been wanting a members only jacket in leather for the longest. And so I'm out shopping, like I said earlier, and it just pops out, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I didn't say if I found it in leather, I would give it to him, but you know, I got convicted. It's like, no, it's a black members only, and you're gonna give it to him. So I was like, yeah, that's what I need to do. This is like the dialogue I'm having in my head. So I'm going to have it professionally cleaned for him, and then it's gonna be his. So I'm gonna wear it now because it's gonna be going to him. And it did still have the silica gel fresh packs inside the pockets, so that let me know. And when I went to check out, the lady was like, this doesn't even look like it's been worn. The inside even looks, you know, new. But that odor, she's like, sometimes things when they've been packed away so long time, you never know what it was in contact with, so you really don't know what that odor is. So yeah, this find, like I say, is the find of the year. Can you tell me like what your find of the year would be if you found something at Goodwill? What's on your wish list that you would just be really just living to have? You know, what is it that you just like, oh, I would love to have that, and it would just make your day? Comment below, let me know. This was mine, and I'm happy to give it away, because you know what, that's what we're supposed to do, right? We're supposed to give it away. And plus I can always borrow it from him when he comes home or whatever, and plus it hasn't really been that cold to where I could wear it. So that's my find. Please like and subscribe if you're new to my channel. I love to do thrift hauls. I like to do devotionals, and sometimes occasionally I will share things about art and other things. So please click that red button below, click the bell for notifications when I upload. I try to upload weekly if possible. But to all the people who tune in, thank you so much for tuning in. Love you guys, appreciate you so much. And remember to be a good steward of all that God has given you, because He loves us so very much. And I'll see you next time.